Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on day 4, hanging out on OGPP, having a good time for Super Skill Week. Kind of a good time. Gardevoir was slacking yesterday. I don't know what's going on with Gardevoir specifically. Flareon performed well. I got Flareon on the team yesterday. Was able to get, I think it was 4 pod expansions in just a few hours that let me make a really big and really nice, extra tasty Clodsire Eclair with like 250 ingredients in it. So, you know, that was pretty nice. But let's see if we can replicate some of that magic today for breakfast. Starting off with Clodsire, my boy. There we go. There's plenty of cocoa for just a couple hours. There's 5 cocoa. That's 1 production. Never mind. I take it back. We need better than that, but we did get a skill trigger from Gardevoir, so that's a good start. Let's see. We have Dedenne and Venusaur skill trigger. Yes. Actually, kind of don't want that. We just cleared out our bag. I do want the tails, though. The tails are nice. 695? Yikes. Okay, so we're going to see, good, a skill trigger there that's a little more extra tasty odds. That puts us at 50-50. So that's good. I'm not going to collect those just yet. I'm going to collect this coffee beans. Yeah. Yeah, our bag is maxed out again. I mean, that's kind of a good thing, though. That means we've got plenty of stuff. We can make all the biggest meals. They're all so beautiful and big meals. We can make everything, every dessert. Can we make every dessert right now? We could make any dessert we wanted. But of course, we're going to make the Clodsire Eclairs. We're going to throw in, part of me wants to throw in a couple apples just to get rid of some stuff, but we'll sell the apples before I throw them into the pot for just 2 apples. No. Not with 50-50 odds. We got to make sure we get good stuff. Missed the 50-50 odds. And this is why I've got Dedenne on the team right now. I got so tired of missing 40% extra tasty odds. So yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. So I would like to keep Dedenne on the team and just keep those odds going until we finally get extra tasty. Makes me feel better. Plus, plenty of strength. Might as well do it, you know? Might as well. I was going to say it'd be nice if we got another skill trigger from Dedenne right now, but I forgot that's just the ingredients and stuff I didn't collect. But we did make it to Master 8. Master 8 on a Thursday, you know, just about halfway through the week. I think we're doing pretty good, man. We're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and collect those apples and cocoa and some more coffee beans. And, ooh, more cocoa. Ooh, more cocoa. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Cool. Let's grab our 200 sleep points. That will put us at a grand total of 5,620. Gonna have to start spending those, well, not real soon. We do still have a little while before the shop updates, but we'll hold on to them. You never know. You never know. And for our daily lottery, we've got 10 more diamonds to go into our diamond pile. 705 diamonds total. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's jump into this sleep report. Let's see if we get anything interesting going on here. We just might. We do have, what is it, like just about 200 million drowsy power, because I way overslept today. So definitely got 8.5 hours, because somebody, yeah, snoozy. I did not sleep well. Did not sleep well last night, so not surprising. Actually, kind of surprising that it wasn't dozing, considering how much I woke up. How often I woke up. There we go. That's a better way to phrase that. How often I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm very surprised I didn't get dozing. That is a lot of 1 stars for 196 million drowsy power. Okay, let's see what that means. That's Mawile is what that means. I see an Eevee. Ooh, new Mawile too. Is that the 3-star Mawile? Oh, it might be. That looks like it would be a 3-star. That looks like it would be. Eevee, it's not a 3-star though. What is happening? Maybe it is. I don't know. Eevee, Grubbin, Pawmot. There's one we need. Mareep, Flaffy, Shinx, Ekans. Wow. Oh man, so far this is not feeling great. Only 3,600 XP on a 196 million drowsy power. I mean, that helps. It is the 3-star. It must have been either, it must have been my good camp ticket spawn then. Or the Eevee was my good camp, one or the other. It's the last one we need for Mawile. So there's that. But man. Okay. All right, there's nothing we can do about it. We just move on. Ekans, love you, my guy, but not trying to catch you, nor am I trying to catch Eevee right now. We all know what I'm here for. We could catch the Shinx today if we wanted. Let's see. Yeah, Pawmot first. I have no Poke Biscuits. Oh no, I guess we are gonna have to buy some stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy 10 of them. We are likely gonna use them this week. Plus, even if we don't, it's 10 of them. It's fine. We didn't spend too many biscuits. No, nothing good came of that. So that's fun. Okay, well, premium biscuit it is. Pawmot is definitely the one I want here. I want a good Pawmot. I need a good Pawmot. That's what I need. I need a good one. It will make such a big difference. Okay, so we got that one. Now we got more biscuits. I feel like I would be remiss if I did not feed the Eevee at least the one biscuit since it is hungry. No crit cap. We'll leave it as is then. We'll catch those as we find more hungry ones. Kind of feel like the same with Ekans. We could use ooh. No, I think we do have a berry finding Ekans now. But I don't think it's super great, if I remember correctly. So it wouldn't hurt to try to catch another one, but I'm not in a big rush. Okay, no crit caps on either of them. That's unfortunate. You know what? There are 2 Eevees here. We could catch them. We can guarantee catch one. Even if this one gets full, we can catch the other one. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's what we'll do. Spending too many biscuits, one might say. One might say that. Yeah, all full. That's fine. We can catch this one. Boop, 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 boop. Don't you do it. Okay, good. I was going to be real upset if it crit capped. That would have been very, very unfortunate. I think we're going to leave the rest. Yeah. We're done here. We're done. Let's move on. Oh, buddy. Yeah, I guess Pawmot Candy is the right one to send out here. Or Shinx, one or the other. I'm gonna send out Pawmot Candy. I feel like I send out Shinx Candy all the time. We'll show Pawmot some love. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it was the Eevee that was my good camp sleep. All right. Cool. So that's gonna give us 10,981 research XP. At least we're in the 5 digits, but 20,331 dream shards, which is very nice. Pawmot, my guy. Pawmot, my guy. Level 15 and calm. I don't think calm is what we want. ABC, which is interesting. That's interesting. I'm not opposed to that. It is a skill specialist. It's a healer. But let's see. Ooh, this is starting off pretty well. Helping bonus. That's really good. Skill level up S. It's a little earlier than I would like, but I'll take it. Skill trigger at 50 would really sell me on this one. Ooh, inventory up M, helping speed M, helping speed S, calm. Ooh, actually no, calm is main skill chance up. Oh. Is this a good one? This could be a good one. You know what we need to do? We need to turn these boosts off. The event bonus, let's skill trigger rate, let's set that back to base. Skill level doesn't matter. Let's calculate again. It's pretty decent. Honestly, if it had skill trigger instead of skill level up, that probably would have been it. I mean, we're showing 5. We are showing 5 at 50. Oh, wait, this still looks boosted though. Why is this still boosted? Yeah, it's just skill level +3. Let's just turn all the event boosts off. Let's turn all of that off. Yeah. Okay. So this is showing 5.1 because 7.4 doesn't look right. That looks like boosted. So let's run it again. Level 50. We're looking for 5 at level 50. Is it really 7? Is that really the normal rates? I feel like that's not correct. I feel like 5.6 is around what the, like 5.6 is the number coming to mind. I feel like that's what it's usually at for base perfect Pawmot. Let's refresh this. Let's try this again. Now that we've turned the boosts off, let's just start from scratch. Let's see what we got going on, because that doesn't seem right. Helping bonus, skill level up S, inventory up M, helping speed M, helping speed S. Got a lot of speed to make up for that calm nature. Main skill chance up, and yes. Cool. All right, let's try again. Yeah, there we go. These numbers look more accurate. Ooh, 3.8. 3.8 is kind of rough. Yeah, 5.6. Yeah, 5.6 is, quote unquote perfect. So 3.8 is definitely not 5. So, fun fact, I just learned you got to refresh the page after turning the boosts off. Even though it doesn't show at the top, you still got to refresh. So, good to know. But, man, am I disappointed. Honestly, yeah, this was like one sub-skill away from being really good. If we, like I said, if we got rid of skill level up and gave it skill trigger M, that may not have actually put it over 5 at 50, but it would have been really good. Oh, 100 at level 50 so far. Well, there it goes, 99. Yeah, 4.8, which so far, that's the best I've gotten. So far, 4.8 is the best that I've found in a Pawmot. Honestly, since the 4.8 is the best I've found so far, I think I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to compare it to the other one that I have that's 4.8. We'll do a production comparison of those two. So I'm going to hold on to this one, actually, and we'll see what's up. Because, actually, no, I'm not. I forgot. I changed skill trigger. No, skill trigger is the only reason it's at 4.8. I'm not keeping this one. I got excited because I saw 4.8. 4.8 is the best I found so far. And this one is not 4.8, so we're going to move on. This one's going to go live with the professor. And we're going to see what's up with this Eevee. Eevee, level 15 and Brave. That's speed of help up, I think. We got Milk, Cocoa, and Cocoa. Skill level up M, not terrible. Helping speed S. Ingredient finder S. Skill level up S. Also not great. Inventory up L. Yes. Speed of help and XP gains down. Yikes. Big yikes. This is not going to help. This is not going to be good for any of the evolutions. No skill triggers at all. Just speed. Yeah, this one's gonna go live with the professor as well, I think. Yeah, at 50, perfect is 5. This one's at 3.1. Yeah, no, that's not good enough. That's gonna go live with the professor. That is sad news. Yet again, 2 more catches, 2 more friends for the professor. We're gonna move on, and we're gonna see what's up. We do have some new news. It is gonna be, well, there we go. That answers my question as to why I had a random update this morning. But all right, cool. Update contents version 2.11.1. Thank you for playing Pokemon Sleep. This update includes the following improvement. You will need to update to the latest version through your app store. It includes bug fixes. Fantastic new news. I feel like, I bet you these two could have been rolled into one. This didn't need to be 2 separate news sources. Yeah, no, I don't think this needed to be two separate news things. Only an hour apart. Cool, whatever. Pokemon Sleep will be compatible with newer versions of Unity with the update scheduled around September 3rd, 2025 at 11 p.m. After you update to the newest version via your app store, in-app data will be re-downloaded when you press the tap to start button on the title screen. Please see below to confirm the data volume required for each operating system. For iOS, approximately 800 megabytes, and for Android, approximately 850 megabytes. We recommend linking your account or generating a transfer code beforehand and downloading the data in an environment with Wi-Fi. The time and date of this update is subject to change, and we apologize for the inconvenience. This is for the future development and operations of the game, and we appreciate your understanding and cooperation. Nice. Cool. So that'll be good. Hopefully we can get some more quality of life changes. Graphically would be really, really cool. Maybe the Pokemon could actually be on the ground instead of floating just an inch or two above the ground. That would be cool if we could adjust that. That Pikachu's jumping, so that one doesn't count. But you see what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. All right, so interesting new news. Nothing really too crazy, though. But good that they're still trying to improve the game. And I'm happy about that. That's good for the overall health of the game. We got 35 community reports. Seems, well, wow, I was going to say, it seems like some people saw some Toxel, but it looks like Toxel may be a little rare for everybody else as well. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 that doubled up, and I see, you know, more Toxel towards the bottom. We just didn't get as much Toxel that doubled up. So looks like it's more Toxel than we thought. But 12 out of 35, really good, just about a third odds. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's move on and let's figure out what we're gonna do with this team here. Not more cocoa, sad day. Not more honey, sad day. Not more coffee, sad day. Come on, skill trigger? No skill trigger. Okay. Part of me wants to go ahead and make lunch now with 50-50 odds. And then part of me wants to go ahead and just wait. But how many ingredients do we have? 600? Yeah, I think we're gonna make lunch now. Clear out some bag space. And this is gonna give us an opportunity for two things. One, if we get extra tasty right now, then that gives us plenty of time. We are not making lunch right now. I lied. We don't have the cocoa or the honey we need. Well, the idea, let me just run that through. The idea was that if we make lunch now, either it does or does not go extra tasty. If it does, cool. We made lunch early. We got plenty of time to build up extra tasty odds for dinner if I make a really late dinner right before I go to bed. So potentially another 40 or 50% extra tasty odds for dinner. And also gives me time to put Flareon on the team to build up some more pot expansions to make a bigger meal for dinner as well and clear out some of that bag space, get rid of some of those apples without just selling them off as dream shards. So potentially a very good chance for extra tasty with an expanded pot for dinner. So that was the idea to make lunch right now, but we're missing that cocoa. We're missing that honey. And that's why Clodsire is on the team right now, because our cocoa supplies are running a little low and our milk supplies are not quite where I want them to be. But as soon as I get 30 cocoa, I'm fine with switching Blastoise back in. Am I? I'm not. We need Clodsire on the team. We might have to throw in Milk Blastoise just to get the milk production taken care of pretty quickly. Because while Big Boy Blastoise is really good about milk, I don't really want to give him a chance to bring in cocoa. I'd rather let Clodsire handle that right now throughout the day, since we can collect every couple of hours throughout the day so that Clodsire's inventory doesn't get full like it does overnight. So that's going to be the plan. We do have enough coffee to get us through the rest of the day, but we need to make sure that we get some... Oh, we have enough to get us through the rest of the day. We can put, yeah. Actually, no, we're going to go ahead and put Big Boy Blastoise on the team right now. That's what we're going to do. We're going to put Big Boy Blastoise on the team right now. Get some milk and cocoa. We were doing good to have Raichu on the team early this week. I wanted to keep Raichu on the team as much as possible, but extra tasties give us more strength in a day than Raichu does. So, yeah, we're going to put Big Boy Blastoise on. We're going to get some milk, go get some help on that Cocoa. And if I need to, we've got Milk Blastoise that we could throw on the team as well, which, when does he get helping bonuses at 50? I would like to get this guy to 50 just for the helping bonus. Not really super worried about getting him to 60, but getting that helping bonus would be nice. Did not mean to select him. Meant to cancel out of that. There we go, Big Boy Blastoise. That's the one. What's everybody's energy looking like? Can we swap Gardevoir out? 41, 22, 5, 35. Close, but not yet. Not yet. If Super Skill Week actually decides to kick in and Gardevoir starts giving me some skill triggers, maybe we can swap her out pretty soon. But pretty much this entire week, I've not had an opportunity to swap her out because she's either been underperforming. No, underperforming is the right word. Not either. She has been underperforming all week, even though it's Super Skill Week with a 50% chance for skill triggers. The best that she did was the day that she got 4 skill triggers. But on a normal day with no bonuses, she's supposed to average 5. So if the best she can do with a 50% boost is 4, 1 less than her normal average, that's underperforming. I don't know what's going on. It is what it is, sadly, but it's weird. Super weird. I'm just getting the worst RNG with Gardevoir right now. So, if he can show up to work and get everybody to at least 130% energy, except for Clodsire. I'm not really worried about Clodsire because Clodsire can charge his own energy. But if we can get there, then I can swap Gardevoir out for something. But as it stands right now, it's not great. It's not great. But there's nothing we can do about it. We just gotta move on and see what's gonna happen. You know, gotta keep trudging along. And for now, there's not really anything else we can do. We still just gotta keep doing these things. They'll be done by the end of the week. No more missions for the weekly one to be done, but they will be done by the end of the week. As long as I go to bed on time every night, the rest of the week will be fine. Yeah. So we're well on our way with the missions. I just need Gardevoir to show up to work. All the others seem to be at least performing. All the other skill specialists that I've used seem to at least be performing at their normal average, not at what I would expect for a boosted average, but at least they're hitting their normal threshold. Except Flareon. Flareon was on the team for just a couple hours and gave me 4 skill triggers. So Flareon's really showing up. Seems like the boost actually applied to Flareon, but definitely not you. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But for now, that's where I'm going to wrap things up for today. So thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy these videos. A huge shout out to our ace trainers, Illusion, YT, Husky Star, JP, Barty, Rogue Bastion, Josh Garrett, and SDK Posse. Thank you for supporting the channel. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so for as little as $1 per month by clicking that subscribe plus or the join button right below this video. And while you're down there, you can find the link to my Ko-Fi in the description if you prefer a one-off donation, as well as to the live stream channels and the Discord where you can come hang out with us, talk about Pokemon Sleep, and a bunch of other fun stuff. But other than that, y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.